Next step is to get all of the cabinet doors made. I'll show you what we got so far. So now that every opening or whatnot is made here, we got to see what we got. So up here above the nook countertop here is a cabinet. Door was salvaged from old Grungy's camper, sanded down, ready for paint. Awesome, done. Don't have to worry about it. And it's hung. Let's stick with the cabinet. So up here above the kitchen, same deal. Made the cabinets the same as what was in the camper because the doors were good and it saved me some time. So we got that figured out. Now under here is underneath the sink. This is 1/2-inch plywood. This door I had to make custom, obviously. Sanded down, ready for paint, done. So this cabinet here, I want to open up like this and then have a situation where it's a shelf. So that one's going to be the last one because it'll take me the longest. This is the battery access cabinet. This one, my plan is to have it fold down and then just have it lay flat to access everything. So that's going to be a homemade 1/2-inch plywood cabinet. That is to access the bed. That one we're going to see if we can salvage, but we might have to make it. There's another cabinet door here that's going to have to be made. And then the closet doors, which I'm going to do doubled. I got to make those. And this guy is made, as you saw in other video. So that one's done. And then down here underneath the dinette access, there's going to be one there and there, which I think I can salvage. So with the same, because they're the same size as the other one. So enough babbling. Let's try and get these doors done. Alright, just assessed all of the doors, and these are going to be good enough for the dinette, the other dinette floor, here and here. And then this one is going to work. I'm just going to change the hinge location for the bed access. And then this one we're going to use for the little cubby area here. And I had to make a little filler just to lower this down so that door will fit. Got 4 of the doors sanded down. Some of them are in pretty rough shape. And let's start hanging them. See if we can get this done. Get something done. We have got the first cabinet door of the day hung. And I'm also remedying this by putting super glue to try and clamping it to try and get that lamination to slow down. But I did it with wood glue previously, but I don't have the time for wood glue right now. I'm trying to get this done. Hopefully it works good enough until paint goes on it, and then I'm going to probably epoxy a nice thick bead on the bottom so that it's durable. Next one done. Just keep moving forward here. Next door is hung with the little latch. This is a slam latch style. I'll tell you what, I had to put these little supports, these wood, because I only use 1/2-inch plywood, didn't have enough meat. It's not difficult, but it's just time consuming, it's tedious. The beginnings of the warped cabinet door for the battery access. 1/2-inch plywood. I'm just doing 1/2-inch overhang on each side, overlapping the opening. So let's cut it to size. It's like summer out there. It's amazing. We have the warped plywood, and it's 1/2-inch plywood, and I want to try and use it to budget build. When I put it up against the wall, it had like a nice bow to it, and it was, it wasn't that great. So my plan was to just sand it down with the belt sander here on the edges so that it compressed better, or it wasn't as big of a gap. So I'll show you. It's gonna go here, and it's gonna go like that. So I just sanded on those back sides of the corners, so now there's less of a gap right here. There was like a 1/2-inch gap that this thing bowed out. So now that I sanded like the corners like that, now it's much closer, and it really doesn't look that bad. I mean, you can tell it's bowed, but the only other material I had was 3/4 inch plywood, and it would have added weight. So you don't like that thing, do you, Tank? You don't like this. It moves.
See what Sherman does.
Oh, they don't like that thing. They
They know. They learned.
Yeah. Got it all sanded down. We've got the next battery access done. Doing my best to fix the warpage issue. There's barely any gaps. We're just going to have to use some filler wood putty in some of the holes because it's construction grade plywood, not finished grade. And it's on a finished surface, so you know how it goes. Now we got this guy over here, which is going to second as a countertop. Working on it now. This is my way of doing things here. Belt sander. Same 11 ply, 3/4 inch thick plywood, cabinet grade. It's birch. The veneer is birch, and it's the same material that was used for the kitchen counter and the dinette table and a lot of the counters finished stuff in here. So we're gonna finish it the same way, and it's gonna be like an extendo of the kitchen countertops. Good morning. Next day, and we got some more pep in our step. Let's keep going with the project. Making this work. I gotta go get salvage some hinges and some latch, and let's get this thing up there. Stepping up into Grunge City. Alright, I got some hinges here. Oh, we got some hinges right here. I like them. Look at these bad boys. One-handed bandit here. Get off there. Get off there. Number 2 Robertson square bit. Camper manufacturers like them, at least back in these days. The whole thing is built with them. Come on. We got the cabinet door on. Okay. So it's hinged, it's got it latched. Alright, so you just stick your hand underneath here, pop it, and then you open it up. And we're going to put a support like this. The cabinet door is now completed. It's mounted, and I've made the support, which is this little gusset here on hinges to support when it's a countertop. So you just reach under there, pop that open, you lift this up, and I have this block of wood here which has a groove cut in it. Flip this open, and there it is. It's solid for what it is. I mean, you're not gonna jump on it, but for using it for dishes or whatever it is, it's done. So, and then to put it down, you just put that and shut it. It's done. Very simple. More reusable materials. This is the other set of rails that I used when I rode the wheels on this plywood as like a runner when I picked the camper to get the the ass end of the truck low enough when I picked that thing up. So making progress, got the closet door sanded down, putting the hinges on. We got it. Closet doors are hung. Oh, hits the light. Oh, we'll fix that later. Got them hung. Got you on the old crapo camera right now, but yeah, it's just plywood. We have all of the cabinet doors done. So just to recap, let's start down here. We got this guy here, which they're all sanded. It just got these knobs on here and they all work with their latches. We got this one, which is that pull latch. That one's sanded, ready to go. We have this guy, which is a mirror image. Same deal. Then we got this guy, which is what we're calling the cubby, even though it's not a cubby because now it's got a door on it. But that's done. We're gonna get handles for these, but for now, battery access, plywood, goes all the way down. That one's done. This one's really hard to open until I get the handle, but it hinges this way. That's the bed access to the exterior. Then we have this guy, which you saw. This guy, which is the plywood, just the homemade half-inch plywood. We got one cabinet up, or one cabinet, two doors up here for the kitchen. All reusable guys there. And these are sanded, ready to go. It smells like new construction in there. It's very nice. This guy here, which is the other upper cabinet above this counter area here. Then this is the closet one. This is the one that I did last here. And I don't have handles on these yet, but just do your best. So this was hitting the light. I installed this piece of oak actually just to hit it here, and I'll put some felt there just so that it doesn't hit the light. And then also, so these are the half-inch plywood, and then I didn't know how to do this because of I didn't want a center divider in here, but then I was also nervous that these would flex too much, but it's not bad. For half-inch plywood, it's not bad. For the latches, I didn't have any more of this style here, which is just the little friction style plastic that I salvaged off the old camper. So I found one that is very similar, and they're just rollers. Well, they don't work as well, I guess, for a camper because they need to be really stout. So, but anyway, I just mounted a little piece of board in here. This does flex a little bit, but oh well. And then they latch just like this, just like the other ones do, but they have little rollers. And then down here, to protect the rollers, I put this board here so that if you're throwing stuff in here, it's gonna hit that piece of board first, and then you'll protect these here, but you can still, it doesn't interfere with the latching. So I'm happy with that. And other than the handles, which is I have them ordered, and you'll see those in a later video, custom handles, they're done. And also, just in case these roller style latches don't work, we can just put like a lock on the two handles so that it won't open for only the closet doors. That's it. All cabinet doors are done when it comes to fit, not finish. And I gotta just do finishing touches now.